So for Education 5910, this is the syllabus that you are going to follow for this course. I'm going to scroll down. So the first week is the capstone deadline and project tracking. Second week, you will be working on your portfolio presentation. Third week, the portfolio presentation will be due. The fourth week, the research and practice portfolio will be due. The fifth week, you will be working on your applied research report. The sixth week, the draft of your applied research report will be due. The seventh week, we'll have the only portfolio that is due for this course due. And then on week 8, your applied research report is due. So this will give you an overview of what is required throughout the course. So for Unit 1, it tells you the capstone deadlines and the project tracking. Then tells you the portfolio presentation and what is required. And then it will go over the research and practice portfolio. And then the applied research report, the research draft that is due, and the portfolio that is due on the capstone experience, and then the final submission of the applied research report. And then this is the grading policy for this course and how much each part contributes to your final grade. And this is the grading scale. Now, if we were to go to each individual week into the learning guide, we will see what the tasks are, which we have already gone through. For the discussion assignment, you will be asked to just give an overview of yourself and then post your applied research proposal. When we posted our proposal, we posted it as an attachment. We did not submit the whole. We didn't copy and paste it onto the discussion post. We just attached it to the discussion post. For the written assignment, you're going to be making a project tracking tool, and this is an example of the tool that you can use. And this is to be used for your portfolio presentation, your research and practice portfolio, and your applied classroom-based research project. And for week 2, in the learning guide, it gives you the overview and the tasks that are required. In the discussion assignment, you choose from one of the following and you answer that question. You will also need to be submitting an informed consent form. The parent permission letters. So this is what you will be doing in week 2. In week 3, this is a learning guide. for the discussion, it is not compulsory to turn it in this week. It is going to be non-graded, so it is optional. But you can, their thing is to provide guidance and feedback. The written assignment will be reviewing the video Beginner's Guide to Screencast-O-Matic's free screen recorder. So you just have to look up Beginner's Guide to Screencast-O-Matic, and it will allow you to see what is required for your portfolio presentation. And once you start actually compiling your portfolio presentation, you will be having to validate your ID. And this is just where you record your ID on video right before you start your presentation. So like it says, you hold your ID in front of the camera for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then you tell us about the experience in the Masters of Education. So these are the items that you need to go to in your presentation. When I did mine, I did a slide show with my presentation, and these were my this is how I actually organized my slideshow. So first I started off with the description of the portfolio, then I went on to the analysis of the interconnectedness among the different subjects that I had taken at the University of the People. It could be done that way, or you can do it according to like diversity and inclusion and global mindedness. You can develop the interconnectedness however you see fit. There's no hard way to do it. Then you go on to show how the portfolio shows reflection of your teaching philosophy, and then an analysis of the way in the artifacts capture a sense of you as a teacher. A discussion of the challenges you experienced while creating the portfolio. Many people say that they had challenges with APA formatting, and then a description of how you imagine to use a portfolio in your work as a teacher. Once you finish recording, you do a quick share, and you copy the link of your video, and then you post it on to your submission when it's due, and that I believe will be in Unit 4. So Unit 4, the learning guide, is finalizing the research portfolio, reviewing the data collection component, and you should design a professional quality portfolio and analyze the components of a research portfolio. So during the discussion assignment, this is the prompt that you will be answering, and it is required this week. So the written assignment will be where you submit your research and practice portfolio by sharing your Evernote portfolio notebook. So this will be due later on. So the rubric for this is the following. So before I submit mine, I just make sure that I have addressed all of these criteria. Okay, so that is for Unit 4. Then we go on to Unit 5. So Unit 5, the discussion post is optional. It's non-graded. So by now you are finished with your portfolio, you're finished with your portfolio presentation, and now you start doing the written assignment. So the written assignment is preparing your research report. So okay, so that is what you will be working on. You'll be working on your applied research report. Unit 6 is where you will submit your draft. So this is the learning guide. So by now, your research report should be done. The discussion is a reflection of the process. And this is due. The written assignment will be to submit a draft of your applied research report. And this is the rubric that you will be following. Okay, then we go on to Unit 7. You guys should be very proud of yourself if you made it up to here. You guys are amazing. The learning guide is as follows. So once again, the discussion assignment is optional. You're going to continue working on your written assignment. And the written assignment is revising your applied research report. And the rubric is the same for the applied research report as it was for the draft. So I'm going to give it to you one more time. And then, so the second page. Okay. And then for lesson, well, actually the portfolio activity over here, is to post the reflection you shared with your classmates. And this is the reflection that is the final thoughts that you have, and the discussion is where you take a moment and reflect on your experience in an M.ed program and how you've grown and developed as a classroom teacher, and how the skills that you've acquired will influence your future teaching practice. So that is the discussion, and then this is a portfolio. A lot of students did not, I noticed, have they just gave their own reflection without incorporating other resources, outside resources. It's important to incorporate resources from outside. Make sure you're citing and connecting what you're saying to what has already been said before, just validating your thoughts. So now for applied research unit, this is week 8, yay! Okay, so the week 8, here are the learning objectives. So the discussion assignment is optional. You don't have to respond to any of your classmates. And then you do finish the end of the course evaluation. So I'm going to go straight to the written assignment. And the written assignment is the applied research report that you will be submitting. So as we've been doing since the last class, this is what is expected. And then once again, this is the rubric that it will be graded according to. And it's the same one. I just want to make sure that you are aware, and just make sure to address all the rubrics so that you are not penalized any points. And that is it, my friends. That was week 8. So that is what that looks like. The portfolio presentation, just remember, is separate from the research and practice portfolio. This is actually your Evernote notebooks that you will be turning in. And in the Evernote notebooks that you will be turning in, it is 2 or 3 notebooks from what I recall that you will be turning in. You will not be turning in everything.